Hello everybody.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I have a special guest for the first part of today's video because I am being very indecisive and can't decide which kit to kit up today. So,
Shocker.
I have a kit that I planned to do, and then I have a kit that I just unboxed for Wednesday's video that now I want to work on. So Steven's gonna pick which one. Okay, here are the options. The originally planned kit is Snow Tiger from Diamond Art Club.
That's cool.
And then the kit that I just unboxed is Starlight Star Bright from Dreamer Designs. So, Steven, which it's two otters.
Two otters. Ooh, I'm a little biased towards the otters.
Me too.
I do like otters.
So, do we do Starlight Star Bright or Snow Tiger? Now you can see why I can't decide.
I'm going against my gut on this one, and I'm going to say Snow Tiger.
Oh! Now I want to work on this one. Fine.
Bye, everybody.
I will be right back to start kitting up. Okay, everyone, I am back. I have acquired the things that I need to kit up this diamond painting. Leave it to Steven to make me stick to my schedule. So today we're going to be kitting up Snow Tiger by Dakota Detweiler. This is not a recent release. It's pretty new to my stash though. And we're going to talk about that as I kit up. This kit I had originally planned to do for the Emerald Along, which is hosted by Lindsay from Emeralds and Fairy Lights, but she is not doing that event this year. So I was kind of like, do I still want to work on it? But Steven made that decision for me. So it has 34 colors. I'm going to be kitting up into my Elizabeth Ward containers. I do have some extra size containers here if I need them. I did also go ahead and pick my washi tape already. So I'm going kind of St. Patrick's-y. So I'm going to use this green for my containers. And then I'm going to put this washi tape around the border. I just think the colors match this painting really well. So I'm gonna put this one off to the side. We are gonna choose accessories together. And since this is a smaller kit, I'll probably section it with you guys. I did actually want to see, yeah, this kit does this kit have the, this kit does have the perforated cover. So I don't quite know how that's going to work for me. If you watched my last Diamond Art Club unboxing, which I think was last Wednesday, I unboxed my first kit with the perforated cover. Now, this kit was never unboxed on my channel. I was thinking about doing a like unbox and kit up video, but I changed my mind when I couldn't decide what I wanted to work on. So I don't know. Like I kind of want to try it, but I also don't. So I'm not quite sure how this is going to work for me. I think I might still just make my own sections. I don't know. Let's kit up. I'll think about it and we'll move on from there. So like I said, I'm going to use my Elizabeth Ward containers. I have the drills. I have my labels. I have my washi tape. What am I missing? That's it. I will use the drill bag for garbage. Let's go ahead and sort out. Oh my, look at that very long train we got here. All right, well, let's sort these out. Now, if you've never seen one of my kitten chats before, I like to sort my drills by the hundreds. So I'll have like the 300, 700, 800, and so on. And that just makes it easier for me when I go to put the labels on and pour the drills. So let's go ahead and get these sorted. So the spoiler alert, my video for Wednesday is a Dreamer Designs unboxing where I unbox the kit that I showed you at the start of the video and another kit. And I was going through like the special drills for the Star Bright kit, and I was like, man, I really want to work on this. But then I'm like, I have a schedule, I make my schedule, so I stick to it, blah, blah, blah. But I also really wanted to work on this kit. So whichever one Steven picked, I was fine with. But I think when someone picks something for you, you're like, now I really want to work on the other one. So we'll see. I have really been looking forward to this project though, so. Okay. I need to fix my chair. I have to raise the height of it when I film these videos so that I can see what I'm doing through the camera, but I am like falling out of it. So let me finish cutting these and then I will make a quick adjustment and then we will start. 141. Okay, perfect. Now let me, much better. I have a seat cushion and like a back cushion, and when they like get pushed together, it like pushes me out of the seat. Okay, 7, 5, 4. Perfect. I'm actually going to, I like to keep a little bit of space in the middle so that you guys can see everything I'm doing. Now, the next thing I like to do is I trim off the serial number. I just don't think it's necessary for me personally, because I diamond paint by symbol and then I kit down by DMC. So I really don't need the 1 through whatever. So I'm just going to trim that off. And I find that it fits better on the containers if I don't use the serial number. I do like to put washi tape on all of my containers before I put my label down, just because it makes it a lot easier to get the label off when I'm dekitting. And I think that's it, like logistics wise. I think we can go ahead and start diamond painting. Now with the Elizabeth Ward, if you are new to kitting up, diamond painting, etc., we have 4 different size containers. I feel like the longer I've been diamond painting, I've just gotten better at knowing which size container I need. So the ultimate goal is to make sure that everything fits back into this tray. So I try to use the smallest container when I can. This I don't think will fit in the smallest container. So we're gonna have to start with the next size up. I'm just gonna clear some room in this first row. All right, that should do it. So I'm going to start with the second largest size, which is this one, or no, second smallest size. And I have a new roll of washi tape, exciting. As you can see, I am pulling a lot of the green from the top of this kit. So even though this isn't for the emerald along, I still feel like it fits the March vibes with St. Patrick's Day and all that fun stuff. All right, let's get our first color in. Yay. I also have not seen this kit completed. Not to say that nobody has worked on it. I'm sure people have. But I've never seen this one completed, so I am excited to see how it comes out. I'm still excited to work on it. I just want you guys to know that I am still excited to work on it. I feel like we might be able to squeeze this into the smallest size. Okay, so let's see, my last, I think I did a kit and chat. No, I think I did a whip and chat last Monday, and I think it was kind of short, which is why I prefer to do kit and chats, because it forces me to stay with you guys until I get everything done. But let's just catch up on my week and then we'll go from there. So this week at work felt like, quite honestly, the longest week possible. I will not lie to you. I know, like, when I give you guys job updates lately, I'm like, don't sound very enthused, and that's just kind of the way it is. I feel like nobody is ever like 100% in love with their job at every second. So I do kind of feel like I'm still in a bit of a work rut. And we're coming into our busy season. If you're new here, I work in IT for a school district, and I do work 12 months. I'm not on like a school district schedule, so that's a bit of a bummer. But from like here on out, March until June, end of June, we're busy. We're flying. We have state testing, which is all done on Chromebooks now, which is why IT support is needed. We have Chromebook distributions, and it's just a lot going on. So I don't love being in a rut this time of year, but that's okay. We'll get through it. I don't hate my job. It's just, you know, not my favorite thing right now. We also had one of our people leave from our department, so I'm on the interview committee for that open position, and that's a lot. We have our third interview, I think some point this week, so hopefully we can get that filled, and that'll definitely help take some of the pressure off of some people, having that other person back to help. But it was really nice. So before I moved to the IT department where I work, I was actually a teaching assistant. I've talked about that briefly on my channel. I worked as a TA. I was a computer TA. So I wasn't overseen by, like, I wasn't in a classroom. I wasn't overseen by a classroom teacher. I kind of was, I don't want to say a classroom teacher because I wasn't, but I had my own classroom, and I helped kids with, you know, everything computer related. If they were writing an essay, if they were doing research for something, kids would come to me and we would do that on the computer together. So I really loved what I did, but unfortunately a teaching assistant salary just wasn't sustainable for myself, for Steven and I as a couple, for what we hope for the future. It just wasn't sustainable. And fortunately I had, you know, kind of made a mark, I guess. I'm not a very confident person, so like it still kind of blows my mind. But, you know, I made a mark on the director of IT, and when a position became available, he approached me about making the move. So it wasn't necessarily what I wanted to do, but it was what was best for our future, and I do enjoy it. But this week, I actually got to be like back with a student. So we have a student who's going to start learning to change screens and batteries and keyboards and that kind of stuff. And my boss and I and one of my other coworkers, we went and we started training him, which was really nice. It was really great to be back like hands-on with a student, teaching them things. So that was definitely exciting, and I was really excited that my boss asked me to be a part of that. We are meeting again with that student this week, so I'm looking forward to that. The three of us, my boss, one of my coworkers, and I, were a bit of a comedy act when we're all together. So there were some comments about, like, the students seem to really enjoy it. Haven't seen him like look that excited in a while, and that just kind of gives you like a, I don't know, it's like refreshing to hear that what you're doing is helping, type of thing. So that was very exciting. I am looking forward to continuing that. And I hope it continues to go well. So that's kind of it on the work front. I try not to go into too much detail. Obviously, I work for a school district, and we are pretty tight on security and things for child safety and all that fun stuff. So what I will say is, in my downtime at work, which I don't really have downtime, but I do have desk work time, and during that time, I'll like listen to an audiobook, or I'll watch a YouTube video or something. which is a perk to working in IT. But I have been watching the, is that gonna fit? I've been watching the Rust movie trial. So it's not Alec Baldwin's trial, his is this summer, but I've been watching The Armorer from that case. I have been living and breathing that trial. And I'm pretty sure, is it New Mexico? Yeah, I think it's New Mexico. So they're a couple of hours behind me on the East Coast. So it's like, I watch it at work and then I get home and I watch it. It has been taking up my days. I'm not going to lie to you guys, but it's been quite interesting because I feel like it's really the first kind of behind the scenes trial for the entertainment industry. Obviously, you know, we've had other ones like OJ and stuff, but this is like behind the scenes movie making, and it's been pretty cool. So I have been watching that absolute circus. If you've been watching, please let me know your thoughts on the special attorney prosecutor, because she's driving me nuts. The trial itself seems like a bit of a comedy act. The judge is like not stopping people from being ridiculous, and pure entertainment at this point, if I'm being honest. So that's that. And when I'm not watching the trial, I have been binging The Nanny. So when I was younger, I remember my mother watched The Nanny, and I would like watch it with her. It is streaming on HBO Max, which is so funny because I was in a live with Life with Lindsay a couple weeks ago, and she was talking about like what shows from your childhood would you rewatch if you could, and I was like, oh, hands down, The Nanny, not knowing that The Nanny was streaming on HBO Max. So when I saw that, I was like, oh my gosh, this is a sign. So I have been binging that. I'm already on season, I think I got to season 4 last night, and I have been enjoying it. It is hysterical, and it's like watching it for the first time as an adult is very entertaining because the things that I missed as a kid are like cracking me up now. So I've been doing that. And what else? Nothing really exciting during the week went on. You know, come home from work, do the things, and go to bed and get up and do it again. I did take a few days off of diamond painting. Today is actually the 3rd. It is my grandmother's birthday. Happy birthday, Gram. She doesn't watch my videos, but that's okay. And yeah, I knew I wanted to diamond paint. Like, I knew I was ready to kit up my next painting, but it was nice to take a few days off. I do know that at times when I set myself a schedule or a goal, I'm like, okay, go, go, go. So it was nice to just take a few days off of diamond painting. I read some books. I watched a movie yesterday. If you guys have not watched the new Elvis movie, actually, I shouldn't say it's the Elvis movie because it's called Priscilla. So it is based off of Priscilla Presley's book. I think it was called Elvis and Me. It's also on HBO Max, or just Max now, I guess I should say. It was really good. Now, I didn't really see much of Priscilla and the actress that played her, but the actor that played Elvis was really good. Now, the actor's name is Jacob Elordi. He plays Nate in Euphoria. Is it Nate? God, it feels like so long since I've watched that show. Which Euphoria is one of my guilty pleasures, I'm not gonna lie. And when I saw they cast him as Elvis, I was like, I don't know about that. But he was actually really, really good. Like, listening to him as Elvis was kind of wild. So if you haven't watched it, I encourage you to give it a go because I really liked it. It's kind of crazy to me that Elvis was such a jerk, but also such a sweetheart at the same time. I don't know. Celebrities, wild. So I definitely encourage you to check that out if you have not watched it. I really liked it. I just had the urge to just sit down and watch a movie yesterday, so that's what I did. And I liked it. And yeah. I kept telling myself, like, you need to go sit down, you need to film, you need to diamond paint, you need to do this. But I was like, nah, I think I want to watch a movie. So that's what I did. Steven got called into work for Saturday, so I was home by myself. And that's what I did. I'm hoping to get a section or two done on this diamond painting today. We'll see what happens. It is Sunday, which you guys know means it's race day, so I do like to sit down and diamond paint while I watch the race. But I also have a bunch of laundry to fold. Laundry. That is, I think laundry is my least favorite adult chore. I hate it. If I could hire someone to do my laundry, I would. What is your least favorite adult chore? I would love to know. I would say mine is laundry and cleaning the bathroom. I also hate doing dishes, but it annoys me when the sink's full, so I just power through that one. But yeah, I think I think I would have to say laundry and cleaning the bathroom. And I think cleaning the bathroom is really only one because I'll clean the bathroom and Steven's like, oh, I gotta go to the bathroom. So. All right, let's keep going here. 562. Now, I didn't want to jinx myself, but I will say that I have noticed some static, but it has not been too bad. Which has been a nice change. I'm looking for some more of this medium size. I might have to try to move to the smallest size if I can for some of these. I can hear Steven making lunch out there, so I hope you guys can't hear him. $5.63. I've been trying to think in my mind. I really did want to do a choose my accessory video with you guys because it's been a bit since I've done one. But I'm trying to think. I generally have a good idea of what is in my stash, but I don't know if I'm going to have the perfect accessories for this kit, but we'll figure that out together. 712. Okay, let's see, 762. Definitely need, I might have to dig out my other Elizabeth Ward and see if I have any more of this particular size. So something exciting about this kit is this is my first piece from Dakota Detweiler. I do have another one in my stash, which I have not unboxed for you guys yet. It's kind of been, I think it's been sitting since December at this point. But I do plan to use this for the hashtag DP Bingo event that's going on. Because I believe, actually, well, let me verify this before I open my big mouth. But I believe one of the prompts is a new artist. Let's see. Outer space, blah, 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 blah. Wait a second. Favorite color, person, city, new to you shop. Am I missing it? Or did I totally... Oh, here it is. Finish a kit from a new to you artist. So I do think that I will use this kit for that prompt. I don't know that I did any DP Bingo prompts in February. So I think that I will do that. Oh, I have a lot more of this size than I thought I did available. All right, let's start with this. $7.79. And that event is being hosted by Kirby over on Instagram. Is it Kirby? My brain is just, I feel like my brain is so scattered right now. I'm pretty sure it's Kirby. I have them tagged in the couple of posts that I've done, so you can refer to those over on my Instagram if you would like to double check, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. Should have grabbed a tray. Probably shouldn't have mentioned static so I didn't jinx myself, but that's okay. So yeah, other than that, I know I was kind of up in the air in my February month in review on my kits for March. Thank you to those of you who left comments on that video. I was asking about some of the events that were happening and you guys did clarify that for me, so thank you very much. I do appreciate it. It was actually one of you that let me know that Lindsay was not hosting the Emerald Along this year. So I do appreciate that. And then one of you clarified the Sarah Mustafa event. So thank you again for that. And I think I know what I'm going to do for the month, but also it's just kind of fluid. It'll be what it'll be. And together we'll see how it works out. 8:40. I am definitely going to try and be back on my no buy for the month of March. February just kind of happened. February was just, it was what it was, to be honest with you all. So hopefully I can get back on track. I know I mentioned going to like a low buy, but I would really like to go to get myself through February without picking up anything because I did a little bit of damage in February. So I would like to go through March, to get through March, I should say, without picking anything up. We'll see how that goes, but yeah, I did a little bit too much damage in February. So, but I'm not going to be too hard on myself because stuff happens, right? We're all in this together. $8.90. Whoops. Oh, and I did want to give you guys my reading stats for the month. I did that in the first kit and chat of February, and you guys liked it. I'm not going to go into detail about the books that I read because I'm just not. I tried that last year and there wasn't much interest, which is totally fair. This is a diamond painting channel, and I'm definitely not rebranding or anything. I'm Diamond Paintings by Laura, so it would be kind of hard to do anything else. But you guys did have some interest in just seeing what I was doing reading-wise. So let me pull up my spreadsheet. I do have a spreadsheet for a 2024 books read. Here it is. So I read 17 books in February. I was really into my Kindle for the month of February. I don't know why. I mean, I love my Kindle. Like, I know I love my Kindle, but I was definitely like very Kindle heavy. So I read 2 physical books. 12 Kindle books, and I listened to 3 audiobooks. I had 1 5-star read, which, to update you guys on my Sarah J. Maas reading experience, my 5-star read for the month was Kingdom of Ash, which is the last book in the Throne of Glass series. I know a lot of us have kind of been reading somewhat at the same pace, so if you read Throne of Glass series at all in January or February, let me know what book you're on, all that fun stuff. That was a 5-star for me. That was actually my only 5-star of the series. Now, as a whole, the series is a 5-star because I really did love it. But Kingdom of Ash was just, wow. Absolutely beautiful. Like, I think it might be her best book ever. And I have read the ACOTAR series. So I had 1 5-star, and then I had 1 DNF, which I just... DNF means did not finish, which I don't know. The book kind of gave me the ick, so I read like the first couple of chapters. I think I read like 50 pages maybe, and I was like, nah, and I just skipped to the end of the book to see what happened, and then I DNF'd it, so. But yeah, I had a pretty good reading month. If you do not have a Kindle and you are a reader, highly recommend picking up a Kindle, and if you can afford it, a Kindle Unlimited membership, because I did have some books that I own that I was able to read on my Kindle because they were on Kindle Unlimited, and I know that's not everybody's preferred thing to do, but it was nice. I still read them, so that was that. Those are my reading stats. You guys know I love to read. And I did start Crescent City series. I read book 1, which I think I gave a 4-star. So I still have books 2 and 3 to read, but I needed a bit of a break from fantasy. I was in a very heavy fantasy mood the last couple of months, and I needed just some cute little romances to kind of refresh my palette. So those are my reading stats for February. I know a lot of us are bookworms and diamond painters and all that fun stuff, so. And my audiobook reading was down quite a bit because of the trial I was talking about earlier. I have been very heavily focused on that trial. Darn it, that's not gonna fit, is it? Shucks. I wonder if these would fit into one of these small containers. Let's experiment together, shall we? Ooh, it will. Yes. Okay. So let's move the washi tape to this one. And then I can fit another. Perfect. Love it when it works out like that. All right, 38.65. We are almost done, and then I'm going to pull some accessories so we can pick everything together, and then I desperately need to clean this room because it is a disaster. Absolute disaster. This is so embarrassing. I still have all of my paintings from 2023 on the ground from when I filmed my year in review. You guys often ask like how I store finished diamond paintings. I don't. What I tend to do is I leave them. So in this room, which is my craft room slash filming room slash spare room slash we have a spare bedroom, and not a spare bedroom, we have a spare bed in this room, and I tend to just leave my diamond paintings in order that I finish them on the end of the bed. And then when my nieces come to stay over, I keep them all in a blanket so I can roll up the blanket and put them on the floor in our bedroom. Because all of my diamond paintings prior to 2023 are in between our box spring and our mattress, and there's like my side of the bed, which is where all the diamond paintings are, now sits up higher than Steven's side of the bed. So needless to say, cannot put any more diamond paintings there. We need to distribute what's there between our two sides and then be done. I know a lot of people use like really big artist portfolios, but what they don't tell you is those are like $80 to $100 a pop. And I have a lot of diamond paintings and I cannot afford to purchase the amount that I would need to store all of my diamond paintings plus whatever I finish going forward. So I really need to come up with something else. For the time being, they are going to go under the mattress here in the spare room. So the bed in here is actually a captain's bed, which was my bed when I was a kid. And it doesn't have a box spring. It has like wooden slats and then a mattress sits on top. So that's where the diamond paintings are gonna go, but I need to clear off the bed to make that happen. And my nieces are coming for a sleepover next weekend, so that is something that needs to happen over the next few days. So I'm gonna clean in here, just because things get disorganized when I film unboxings. It gets messy. When I am trying to find kits for the month, it gets messy, and you know, it is what it is. But since they're coming, I have no choice but to get it cleaned up and ready for them to be here. So hopefully this week I can make that happen. But if you guys have any like affordable ways to store finished diamond paintings that isn't under your... Sorry about that, guys. My phone stopped recording. But what I was saying is, if you guys have any affordable ways to store finished diamond paintings that won't break the bank, please let me know. I do have the option to store them in the basement, but I don't want to do that unless I can make sure that they're safe. So I don't know if that's like putting them in a tote. I don't know, like roll them up and put them in a tote, but I have so many that are different sizes. I don't know. You guys are really good and very like resourceful. So if you guys have any ideas, please let me know because I need to figure something out. I can't keep putting them under our mattress. So with that being said, this is our last color. So I'm going to go ahead and get these all in the container, and then we're going to choose some accessories, which like I mentioned before, I don't normally have like some type of idea. I really don't know what I want to use. So I'm trying to think in terms of like green pens. I don't know. We'll figure it out together. So that should be it for that. Oops. Got a couple up top here. Okay. And then what I like to do is I like to fill this side. And then I will store like my tools and accessories on this other side here. Just wanted to see. There we go. Perfect. So these can all go in here. I will use one of these for trash drills, and then, like I said, store all of my tools and everything on this side. So let me clean this up. I think we will do the washi tape on the canvas, and then we'll choose accessories. So I will be right back. All right, so I think this canvas is small enough that I should be able to show you guys how I section off without any issues. I like to use washi tape, I think, like most people. This particular tape is from Amanda Michelle Designs. Unfortunately, they are currently on hiatus. I have not heard anything about them coming back just yet, so I will keep an eye out and let you guys know, because I am very much looking forward to them making a comeback. Hopefully, fingers crossed. So let's go ahead and make some sections. Now, I did mention that this is one of the new perforated covers. However, it is, I don't like the size of the sections. Now, this is me being picky. This is me being particular. If the perforated cover sheet works for you, that's awesome. It just, to me, it's unnecessary. I personally don't find it necessary. But if you are enjoying it, if it's working well for you, I am thrilled for you. So what I'm going to do first is I am going to do the, oh geez. Okay. I am going to do the border of my diamond painting. So if I can start this tape, here we go. Oh, this one's so pretty. I just thought the colors with the black and white and the green, I thought it was perfect. And it still gives me like, it matches the painting, but it also gives me St. Patrick's vibes. I don't know, I guess with the green. All right, so let's do the edges. And I have a little box cutter here. Fold that down. I will show you guys a bit more in detail on the sides because they're shorter, so I'll be able to get that all in. I have done a full video on sectioning with washi tape. I did have a request to do a new one, so one of these weeks when I kit up, what I'll probably do is film the kitting up and then I will go back and do just the sectioning for a separate video. But let's do this short side here. And I will pull you guys down a little bit. All right, so here is one of the short sides. And I'm going to take my washi tape and I like to line it up right at the edge of the glue. And I like a little bit of overhang so I can make my edges straight. Now, the one thing that I will say about using washi tape is you want to make sure that you're not pulling it really tight. Sometimes in like paper crafting, when you're trying to get a really straight line, you would pull it quite tight. You don't want to do that with diamond painting because you can actually cause the canvas to buckle. So you just want to just kind of loosely place it on to the canvas. Obviously you want it to be secure and straight, but you don't want to pull it super tight. And then I just cut off my edge so that everything is straight. Now, you don't need to do this. You could rip it off if you don't care about it being precise. That's fair. I just like it to be a bit precise. I will say, unfortunately, your washi tape matters when you're trying to use it on a diamond painting. I was somebody who had a bunch of washi tape from like the dollar store because I used to use it for planning and scrapbooking and all that stuff. But because of the texture of the canvas, you do have to have a bit of a higher quality tape, which is why I really like Amanda Michelle Designs, and I really hope that they make a comeback. So let's do this. Again, you don't want to pull it tight. You just kind of want to let it guide itself. Trim this side. There we go. All right, now for the canvas itself, I feel like I need to give the perforated sections a try. Here's my problem though. I like to, and this is just me saying this, okay? I'm not trying to tell you guys what to do. I'm not trying to be like a I don't know. These are just my thoughts. These are the thoughts that are running through my head when I'm looking at this, when I'm thinking about it. Personally, the sections are too small for me. I do like to work on a larger section. I feel like I can move through it quicker because I'm doing less color changes. Another reason that I personally prefer the washi tape is because I can clearly see where my section ends. If you think about the washi tape, you have a piece that goes across and you have a piece that goes up and down. So my section is clearly marked. This is the washi tape, right? My section is clearly marked by the washi tape. I know exactly where I stop putting drills down. With the clear part, am I going to be able to tell? I don't know. I just don't know. I mean, I guess I could just pull the plastic off completely when I get ready to start the section. Okay, I'm going to start this kit using the perforated sheets. If I start it and I decide I don't like it, I will add washi tape later. But I feel like you guys and myself deserve to at least give it a shot and see how I really feel about it. So I'm going to leave the kit as it is for now. I will try the perforated sections, give it a go, and I will report back to you all probably in next week's Whip and Chat or Kit and Chat, depending on where I am with this project. So let me go ahead and pull some accessories and we will pick pen, tray, putty, cover minder, all that fun stuff together. So I will be back in a second. Okay, I went ahead and pulled some pen cases. I did pull a tray that I feel like matches the kit quite well. So I'm going to try to match to that tray. And I would like to use a putty from Puttyella Mud. It's been a bit since I've used anything from them. And then once we've picked this, I will take you guys off of the filming arm and we will take a look at my cover minders. So let's go ahead and pick a pen. Now, if you're new to my choosing accessory portion, I try not to I try not to use the same accessory shop one after the other. So for example, my pen for my last kit was from Peachy Keen Pens, and my tray was from Catproof. So I would like to try and pick a different pen shop and a different tray shop. I think I just used standard like blue wax for my last one, so I don't have that to contend with. I just have not used anything from this shop in a while, so I would like to do that. So let's go ahead and take a look. Now, the shop that I have the most pens from is Jim's Handmade Pen Shop. I have not purchased from them in a very, very long time. I really haven't purchased pens in a long time. I will occasionally pick up one or two, but I am not the pen hoarder that I used to be. So just because I have a very large collection, but I do feel like I have a lot of variety from Jim's Handmade Pen Shop. So I do like to kind of start with him and see if anything I have fits the kit. So I did pull that case, which is obviously this one, but I don't think any of these are calling out to me. Now I do have a pen collection video. I need to make a playlist of all of my collections, so I will work on doing that for you guys, but I don't think anything here is calling my name, so put that off to the side. Now I have, this is Patriotic Team, and this is C'est Plus Beau à Tour. This is Miss Creations by Danny. It looks like I have one of her pens out somewhere. This is is it Mad Wood? I think it's Mad Wood Turning. I have a bunch of these single-sided ones because I used to always pick a Everlasting Tip straightener. But I just, I don't know if I would like working with a single-sided pen. I should probably think about destashing those. They're just so beautiful. And I remember like buying them. I remember how excited I was I do have other pen cases. These are just the ones I pulled because I thought maybe they would work, but I can revisit if I need to. This is O'Brien Custom Turning. I do have this pen, which obviously doesn't have any tips, but the black, white, and green is actually kind of perfect. There's also this one, which is really neat. I think I actually won this pen from a... No, actually, I think I won this one. I can't remember. Doesn't matter. Ooh, I do have this one, which is a Flower Girl blank. I actually have the same blank in 2 different turning styles. Don't know how that happened. Maybe I should do a giveaway. Clearly I've used this one, I think. We'll see. So I do have those 2, which would work with the foliage in the back. All right. Ooh, and then I do have... Nah. I have this one from Butterfly Effect Wares. This is one of their, like... Was it Black Prismatic? I can't remember. Which I have not used before. And it does have a lot of green, but... I don't think that's the one. Okay, I think I'm between the 2 from O'Brien Custom Turning. Let me show you guys the tray, which is this one. This is from Tori's Diamond Tools. There is a stopper. It just fell into my tray bin. Let me see if I can find it. Here it is. I do have that tray. Do I have another green? Let me pull a couple more trees and maybe something else will fit better. The only other like really green tray I have, like traditional green, is this one from Crafty Creations by Ellie. It is one of the gridded trays, and I feel like this one's just too green. I do have like your stereotypical St. Patrick's Day type of kit coming up later this month, so maybe this one would work. I'm really leaning towards this combo. I feel like the green just matches this a bit better, and I feel like this vibe is just more of what I'm looking for. Let me know what you guys think though. Do you prefer this pen? The colors are just really spot on with this one, but I guess I could go for like a black tray. Let me know what you guys think down below. Should I go for this pen with like a black tray, or do you like this combo? Do you like this combo? Let me know. I am posting this video on Monday, obviously. I'm filming Sunday afternoon, so I haven't even started this kit yet, so you guys might catch me before I even start. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. What combo should I go for? Let me see if I can find a black tray. Give me 1 second. I really need to do some tray shopping, I think. So I did find a black Muni-made tray, and then we have this green one. So let me know if you prefer this. I do feel like this goes a bit better with the washi tape vibe that we have going on, the black and white with the green. Or do you like this setup? I'm kind of leaning towards this one, but you guys will be the deciding factor for this one because I do like both variations. So do we like black tray with the green black and white pen from O'Brien? These are both from O'Brien. Or do we like the green tray with this pen from O'Brien Custom Turning? Let me know. All right, as far as putty, I did mention that I want to use one from Putty Ella Mud. And I feel like Oreo would be kind of appropriate with the black and white. Let's see. Oh, it smells so divine. I mean, we kind of have to, right? Yeah, I think we're going to use this one. I'm really leaning towards this tray option. But again, let me know what you guys think. All right, let me pull you guys off of the filming arm, and then I'm going to take you over to my cover minder board, and we will pick, hopefully I have a good minder. Let's find out together. Okay, if you are new to my channel, I do have 2 magnetic cover minder boards. I do have a collection video, so I will try to remember to link that down below. But I have like my themed cover minders, so I have like Disney, more Disney, Harry Potter, cats, reading. I have some Otter, of course, cover minders. I have some like pop culture. These are trash minders that I have. So this is kind of my like themed board. And then these are my like miscellaneous, don't mind the mess. I told you guys I have to clean. So these are my like miscellaneous type of minders. So I do have Christmas, fall, Halloween, and then miscellaneous everything else. So I really don't know what I want to go for. I have a few that I consider like neutral cover minders that I always pick when I can't find one that matches well. And it tends to be these like wooden ones or, you know, metallic ones that don't really need to match anything to work. So I'm kind of leaning towards one of my neutral minders. So I have this one, which I really love, from Snarky Crafter Designs. I feel like this one, because it's black and white, might be nice, but I also really like this mountainy one. I'm looking over here, because I could just go for like a neutral book one. Like this one's black and white. So it would technically go, I really am leaning towards this setup over here. So like color-wise, that one matches, but what do we think? I could go for this one. This is from Brie. Really cool. It's like really duochrome-y. I could go for that. I mean, technically a snow leopard is a cat, so I could do a cat themed one, but I don't know. Cat butt. What do we think? What are we thinking? I mean, I could go for the white paw, because like snow leopard, so it's white, but it's also white and black. I know I take this way too seriously. I think way too much about things matching, but I'm kind of leaning towards this one now. What do we think? I think that might be it. Let me get you guys back on the stand. Hold on one second. Okay, I'm thinking I know what I want, but again, let me know in the comments what you guys think. So we did go ahead and kit up our diamond painting today. I used my Elizabeth Ward containers, lots of greens and grays, white, all of that fun stuff. We have our 2 washi tapes. These are both from Amanda Michelle Designs. And I think I'm gonna go for this particular setup. So for my putty, I have the Oreo scent from Putty Ella Mud. This cover minder is from Brie from Painting with Pitties. This is polymer clay. It's really beautiful and sparkly, and I love it. I know it's not a perfect match, but I think this is the best, like working with what I have. I think this is the best option. We have this black tray from Muni Made, and then this green, black, and white pen from O'Brien Custom Turning. This is a Cocoon blank. With that being said, we do still have this option over here, which is this green tray from Putty Ella Mud. And this is another O'Brien Custom Turning pen. It is a Flower Girl blank though. I feel like this fits the vibe a bit more. I could potentially go for the green tray, but I think I like the black and white with the pop of green. It kind of suits the diamond painting a bit more. So please let me know your thoughts on my accessories down below. I am more than willing to adjust if you guys think that is the best option. Also, I will report back to you on the perforated cover paper. I am going to try a couple sections using it, see how it works out for me, and I will report back probably in next Monday's video. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Let me know if you think that Steven chose the right diamond painting to work on, because it could go either way for me. I'm still excited to be working on this one, but I would also have been excited to work on the other one. So let me know what you guys think. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in Wednesday's video. Bye.